Hello, hello, hello.
Hello there, streaming man.
Yeah. Timing sucks, but I made it. How are you guys?
Good. How are you? That's the question.
Yep.
I'm feeling a bit better. Last night was horrible, but yeah, I made it. I'm okay now. I hope. We'll see.
Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed.
As the day changes, as the day goes by, things change, and you feel different, and you get different feelings and shit. We'll just take it.
Tired, yeah.
Yeah.
That power oath thing's a bit weird, don't you think, Nico?
Yeah, it is. No, it is definitely not right.
Yeah, I was very surprised. Kristen spotted it. My instinct was that it was an installation problem.
Yeah, that's why 1 o'clock this morning I also went and tried it, or whatever the time was, just to go check it. Found the same.
Yeah, the odd thing though is it's fine at lower altitude, it seems.
Yeah. Yep.
Quite odd.
Yeah, well, there we go. We are now live on YouTube, gents. I see our voices were on the whole time anyway. Oops, sorry. So, yeah, I'm going to fly the level up now just to see what this new one is like. And I'm just going to do an ordinary flight from Helsinki to Bergen. This is part of the world tour again. And I'll just put it through its paces. So, that's just what I'm going to do.
That's not released yet, is it?
No.
Test,
This
right?
is for us to test. I'm not sure what Zebo still needs to do in this. Apparently there's something he still needs to do. But they've given us a heck of a big changelog again. I'm not sharing it publicly because I just don't feel comfortable with it. When it's ready, we'll push it out there. It's funny. This morning I got into the cockpit and I had that same weird feeling. You're home but you're not home kind of a thing. It's like things are at a different place. It's not exactly in the same place as I'm used to it, even if it's just 2 millimeter off. It's like my muscle memory is looking at this overhead and I go, hang on a second, wait, why does it sit there? And you sit with a puzzle in your mind. But anyway, okay. One of those things. Before we get started, I've basically set up already. I'm ready to go. I just want to thank Kevin for his, I don't know where he got it, if he got it from one of you guys, but he eventually gave it to me. I got his profile for the Bravo throttle quadrant. So now my annunciator is working. This thing is working on the Bravo, and the actual MCP thing at the top is working. So if I go and change the rotary knob, you see there my altitude changes, and then let's see, that should be heading. Yeah, that's heading. So I'm quite impressed. There's my course heading as well, and so
it's
we
nice
can go.
How that works, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's brilliant. So yeah. I can't complain. I wanted to set it up without the profiler, but unfortunately it doesn't seem as if it's doable without the profiler. So thank goodness it worked.
Yeah, but once you've done it, then you don't ever have to mess with it again, which is nice.
Yeah, and what I did was I actually tested it with the Cessna 172. It's not interfering with other controller profiles. So now I just need to work through the whole system to set up all the aircraft, because I wanted to show Uncle John the IXEG 737 yesterday as well, and we had to improvise a little bit. It just wasn't fun. We couldn't fly it, so I'll have to take some time when I really feel better and not as worked up, and then go and recreate all the controller profiles now with a Bravo. So. But it's cool. It seems to be working.
The one thing with that profile you may or may not have to do is look at your spoilers outside when you move and see if they flutter. And if they flutter, we Uncle John should remember how to fix that. If not, we can tell you how to do it later. So what would
Right.
happen is the Bravo profiler would fight
Mm.
X-plane, which would fight the Zibo EFB. And so
Okay.
you'd get like a little, like it couldn't make up its mind where it wanted to go.
I'm pretty sure it's set to none. Look on my screen. I haven't set it up on in the Bravo profile. There's nothing there. What I did was my speed brake and my flaps are directly talking to the Zibo EFB. Finish and claw. I don't have any interface. I don't have anything set up there.
I'd have to look. It might have been the Zibo and X-plane. One of them you need to make sure has nothing there. I think it was an X-plane. You want the speed brake to not
be there.
mapped.
Well, the thing is in the new Zibos. Okay, once you go to where's this hardware calibration? The moment you click on custom flap axis and custom speed brake, the moment you click there and you move your lever, it automatically detects it. All right. So there's no point in having a double in X-plane itself. You just deleted X-plane mapping and you just use this directly. That's very nicely done. Zibo really amazed me with that one. I didn't know he did that. So when I got the Bravo, it was, ooh.
Yeah, Uncle John and I were trying to figure out how to map that one night, and I just accidentally bumped my, I bumped it and it mapped. I went, okay, we got it. That was after about like 45 minutes of us trying to figure it out.
Gotcha.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I think it's something like this. We shall figure it out. So I'm gonna get going now.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
That. There we go. Door should close, correct.
You sound perkier today.
Yeah, better, but not there yet. I'm still fighting this bloody virus. Just when I think it's over, it hits me again. Oh, you Mac?
Yeah, I'm better than I was yesterday.
Doors and hatches are closed.
Good.
I've just had to do some updates and it's playing up with my microphone, so hold tight, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, using taxis fast.
Tow connected and release pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback and you may start engines.
This is still fix 352.25, by the way, in the level up.
Ah, you got an update, have you?
Yeah, they fixed the problem from the day before.
Okay.
But is this thing stuck now? Why is it not moving? Look. Huh?
Box?
No, it's all been removed. Oh, I don't know.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Tough shibbits.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, it seems to be working now. So, oh. He's not moving. There we go. And then she stops again. Oh, come on.
Like it's stuck on something.
Yeah.
Are you
Quicksand.
streaming, are you, Nico?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. There we go. That must look very amateuristic from the side if you're not privy to what's happening.
Hey, Neo, can you see this?
Yeah.
Just gotta get that button. Gotta get that button mapped.
Did you get the water?
Yeah, watch. Oh, let's see. Oh, check the red house. It's a little hot. We gotta figure out how to map this button.
Spot on. Very nice.
Jaffa, welcome. Well done.
Let's see, it's gotta improve. So, There's the scoops right there.
Aye.
Let's try that.
Approaching 04 right. On runway 04 right.
You know what I forgot?
80 knots.
Gate cars.
Nope. Experimental flight model.
Oh yeah.
How does that work when you just turn it on during the flight? Does it still work the same?
No, I have to reload, but it's okay. I'll struggle through it. It's my mistake. Just stupidity.
I'm the same, I keep forgetting as well.
Euro.
Yeah, Jaffa, this is a brand new version of the LevelUp, so it's not supposed to have that. I think my problem was that calibration of the freaking pedals again. Once that was done, it was okay. We'll do another test flight later this afternoon or evening just to make sure, but at this point in time, I made more mistakes than I really should have. Can't really blame the aircraft at this moment for it. But Neil, no, I mean, it's not going to perform the way it should because I did not, reload the aircraft properly. Unfortunately, my bad. I'll have to redo another flight later. Yeah.
Is that that airport you were talking about, Neil? Columbia.
Oh, aye. Nice. That's a pretty insane airport.
Right, just crashed the sun. That's gotta be a crash. People coming back to map. Oh, that's a different.
Task manager.
Bye-bye. I've got something. I'm gonna add-on that's causing that. I'm just not sure. Probably the
Where are you flying, Scotsman?
I'm just testing out an airport in Colombia, SKPS. I got to tell about it yesterday, so I done a flight yesterday and I just downloaded some autos for it last night. But as you can see, the weather's not the greatest.
But that's what you like.
Aye, but I want to see the scenery. I'm just doing a wee kind of circuit here out to the Sydney and back.
take off and make a left turn. You got a big hole.
Wow.
I thought it was in the high altitude challenge, Nico, but it's a nice wee airport to put into. One of the challenges. Blow them out.
What up?
What was going on?
Just taking off.
Recording.
No, that's Scotsman flying somewhere in South America. That's Uncle John asking.
It's Colombia, Uncle John.
He says it's in Colombia.
Colombia.
The airport is...
He says he's doing a test flight, but he's actually taking Escobar home.
Antonio Nariño Airport, Colombia.
Just north of Pasto.
We've got George, Mac, and Paul, and Scotsman here.
Okay.
And Mickey. And me.
Well, Uncle John.
I can't hear you yet.
Has he been looking after you, Nico, when you've been unwell?
Yeah, no, he's been great. He's been great.
I'd love to see how John looks in the nurse's outfit.
Oh, as long as you don't look at the legs, it's a bit hairy, but the rest is fine. I wish he could hear you, Mac.
Probably
Mac?
just as well he can't.
Now, Mac wants to know what you look like in the nurse's outfit. Did you hear?
Mac, I wish he didn't send me that picture of it.
Uncle John says you must mind your own business. He ain't telling you anything.
Good day, John.
Tell him we need to shave the legs.
There you go. Now he should be able to hear you.
Hello, John.
Hello.
Anyway.
Uncle John, I won't share that picture for 20 quid.
Make it 25 and it's a deal.
Okay.
You tell me it was $39.99, George.
No, that's your pictures.
Alright. See the way.
So what mischief have you been trying with Mac?
Sorry?
What mischief have you been brewing?
Nothing really. I haven't been much with it for the last couple of days, I'll tell you. But
You're suffering health-wise.
a little bit at the moment, yeah.
Seems to be an epidemic at the moment. Nico's been really poorly, probably for the last week.
Yeah, I gotta say, he's sounding perkier this morning than I've heard him for several days, so hopefully he's on the mend, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah, well, I hope so too, but the way he's been the last week, he 1 minute he's okay, the next minute he's down on the floor.
Yeah.
It's been a wild ride. It's not something I have experienced in a long time, you know?
Yeah.
1 minute good, 1 minute bad.
Well, in some ways it's... I know that you have your beliefs and all the rest of it, but at least now you've got real world knowledge.
Experience.
Which when you come up to play all the world pros and cons, you're not just going from other people's hearsay.
Of course.
But obviously I don't wish you to be ill, and I hope you come through it very quickly.
Yeah. Thanks, Mac.
And at least you're immune now, Nico.
So the issue is you get immunity of each strain. If the next strain gets you, you're not immune to the next strain, and that's a problem.
The only thing in the moment in the world, there is only, as far as I'm aware, one other strain of concern, but they don't think it's going to escape into the wild.
We'll see.
There's one country that's got a registered strain at the moment.
Okay.
When they say Scotland.
No, I think it was something like Pakistan or something like that, or some. It was a biggish country, but they seem to
saw
think.
That story, Mac. I forgot.
Airspeed low.
Yeah.
It wasn't India, was it?
No, I think it was Pakistan. It wasn't. If it had been India, it would have escaped. But for some reason, I think it was somewhere like Pakistan or somewhere in that area of Asia, and they reckon it's not caught on. It hasn't spread. Omicron. If you've had Omicron, it's given you some protection from it. If that was the thing, I think it's another version of Omicron. But I don't know how devastating. It may be it's very mild as well. So, but it was a strain of concern. That was all I knew at the time. And then I've heard no more about it.
Everything is just Ukraine, Russia, Ukraine.
Yeah, well, it's a dangerous world at the moment, Nico.
What, there's something going on there?
I hear rumors. Hello, Hassan. Good morning.
Yeah, Ukraine's had a tourism implosion, I think. One that they didn't welcome.
Implosion or explosion?
Well,
Both.
both, I think. The sort of conniving things that go on. Humanitarian routes out of the cities that are being bombarded in Ukraine. And where are they leading them to? Russia. Now, who's going to go?
The asteroid's going to take care of it all.
You can only hope.
Oh?
Okay, well, I had...
The icing.
Yeah, I had serious icing problems. I almost fell out the sky here.
I heard airspeed low. I thought somebody was doing a test.
Is my mic sounding okay to everybody?
Perfect.
Fine.
Thank you.
Yeah. To answer the question here on the stream, this is part of AVITAB. It's got nothing to do with Zibo or with LevelUp. It's an AVITAB feature that you can go to my YouTube channel, look for the video where it tells you how to do it. It's about 4.5 minutes, and then you download your little nav map and you make your own little map for yourself. It's all on the YouTube channel. Just go find the video. It's almost down at the bottom. If you go to the channel itself, scroll down, you'll see there how to put the flight route on the AVITAB. Right, well, I almost fell out the sky, so now I need to get rid of the anti-ice again. I don't think we really need it, but it said we needed it, so let's go back and time again. We'll keep an eye on it.
Works, Nico. At least it works.
Yeah. For sure. It's scary. I mean, that speed came down very fast, eh? Very fast. All of a sudden, it just dropped off.
I had that in the original build a while back as well. Or just iced up immediately. I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
I can catch you if you're away making a coffee.
Nice.
Well, I've got coffee, so I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Oh, I wasn't
Put it on
offering
the
you
wing,
Nico.
melt the ice.
Look at that, look at that. This thing really drops the speed. I mean, yes, it was climbing, but it shouldn't lose this. I'm thinking, and this is in all honesty, I'm thinking this behavior is because of me not using the correct flight model. That's the problem, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's really true.
Yeah, it's not using the correct flight model. So this is why we've got the major ups and downs. Masainki, môre. Ja, ek weet nie wanneer gaan hierdie mense besluit om dit te doen nie. Ek sien hulle word aangejaag, so ons moet maar kyk wanneer jy weet die ouens nou maar reg is om dit te gee. Anyway, hierdie is nou die nuutste een en toe gaan maak ek nou die fout om nie die experimental flight model aan te sit nie. Net lekker stupid.
You ain't seen that. assume everybody's seen the updated release from Lamina.
For Explain 12, yeah.
Yeah.
Most encouraging.
Close. It's definitely getting close.
Yeah, I can't wait to buy in because I mean they say now they're changing the model a little bit. We're going to get early access. So it will be fun. Look, the speed's bleeding off again.
Be a bit of funny playing at times, Nico.
Not supposed to bleed off this bad, and also the issue is can't really use the wing anti-ice above 350, which we are. But so we can have the engine anti-ice on, but that's not going to solve the problem because the stuff sits on the wing. So we can maybe just every now and then just pick the wing switch, but it's
ice on the wing?
Did you not see?
I just dropped my cruise altitude, Nico, when it happened to me.
Yeah, I'll have to do the same, George. Hey.
Oh, see.
xEnviro is clever with that.
You're up to 4 layers of cloud in xEnviro, Ken. Like, you've got the main one down the bottom, you can have like 3 thinner layers as you go up.
Looks like I'm just gonna have to be wide awake for a while. From Bergen we need to fly to Manchester, then I'll make sure we've got the correct flight model and everything going.
Can't hear you, Paul, even though you're trying to talk.
No, it's just a weird effect with my headset and Discord.
Okay.
It flashes all the time. I think Nico has the same trouble sometimes.
Okay.
That's true.
Any more update on the APU burn, Mac? Because I noticed you said you hadn't got enough data or something to see about.
No. Paul posted in the dev room. I'm now doing some checks against earlier versions of the Zebo to see when it changed. You mean the APU bleed pressures, John?
No, you were doing some tests on the burn, weren't you?
Fuel burn.
How much
No.
fuel the APU was using?
No. I said I haven't got reliable data. So,
correct, that's what I read.
Yeah. What it means is I just accept the figures that Zebo's using. I don't think there's any difference, for example, between if the bleed is running, the APU uses more fuel than it does if the bleed is off.
That makes sense.
And I don't think that's modelled, but I'm not going into it. But when you look at the figures for different people who've requested what the APU burn is, it varies from about 150 kilograms per hour down to, 60 or something. And I think that's dependent on what is running on the APU. If you've haven't got the generators and the bleed on.
Yeah, depending on the load.
Yeah. So I'm not checking that. The fuel's being used correctly now.
Okay, thanks.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Krister.
Hello, fellas. Hello, Uncle Jan. Everyone. All good?
All good.
Oh, great.
I'm feeling slightly better, yep.
Yeah, good. Good. Are you going back to work soon?
I'm supposed to be back at work, but I've reached out to all the customers today. I think they all got a fright last week, so they ignored me, and I'm waiting for them to start trickling back now.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah. Mr. Paul and Mr. Mac.
Yeah.
We discussed that the version 0.2 and trying to start up the engines on a higher altitude.
Yeah, I tried it myself as well, Krister, and you're right, it doesn't work at VQPR.
No, it doesn't. I tried just now 5 minutes ago. I tried at Innsbruck, and that's 2,000 feet high, and that's okay. The engine started at 2,000 feet. So, but I'm considering there must be some other airports at 4 or 5, 6 or 7,000 feet height.
I'm just doing some checks across the different versions of Zibo to see when it changed.
It changed between number 1 and number 2.
No, it's changed before that as well. Number 1.1, it starts the engines, but only just at very much reduced pressures. So I'm going
just
back
above the duct pressure is just above 20. So
yeah, exactly. I'm now going back to 351.29. Going to try that.
Okay. Yeah. And then also in the update 0.2, when I'm taking off on a runway, even though I'm 2,000 kilos below my calculated weights and balances, I still get a very late roll.
Yeah.
And I'm seriously thinking I'm not going to be able to do a full stop on that short notice.
We have got something which we can, in some ways, clarify what capabilities should be available at Paro. If you go into, now then, where was it posted it? There's
yeah, but Mr. Mac,
PDF.
I have tried takeoff rolls at several airports, and I get the same results in the 0.2 update. I get a very late roll, less than 500 feet to the runway ends. And
no, what I'm on about is the fact that we have some real life data to work with. Admitted it's for a 737-700, but we know what sort of payloads that aircraft should be capable of.
Yeah.
And that was doing single engine approach and landings, etc. So
yeah,
it gives us some information to play with. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah. But my point is that even though I am about 15 knots below D1, I'm not going to be able to stop in time.
Yeah.
That's my point. So there is something going on with the engine performances. Absolutely, no question.
If you want to see up-to-date info for Nico, Zibo screenshots, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Do you like the hairy legs?
Yeah. Nico, you need to shave.
Just
Yeah,
because he's.
Mhm.
Where's the nurse's legs? That's what I want to see.
Nurse is shy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know what the problem is. You got that red light coming out of your ear.
Oh, he's loving his Bravo with all his flashing lights all coming on now for him.
Nice. I look comfy sitting there, Nico.
Say again, Scotsman?
You look comfortable sitting there.
Oh, yeah. I almost fall asleep when I sit like this.
He's like a pig up in SHIT.
Oh, come on, George, come on.
What'd you put that up for?
Come on, well, I didn't have to see that.
What's he done?
Nice one, George.
I'm glad it's no night time here.
Boys will be boys.
You're terrible, George. You're terrible.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're staticky. You're breaking up. What?
You're asking for a repeat? Negative, sir.
I must be out of range. I'm losing your signal.
Must be on the other side of the moon then.
Aye, come on.
Dark side.
You can talk to folk on the moon, but you can't. The signal can't go a few thousand mile.
Out of interest, Nico, what colour is the light on the air on the other side?
I think it's all red. I don't think there's a
All red?
difference. Mm.
The right-hand side
Yeah.
should be green.
Yeah, it's not RGB colors. It's just an LED shining. So it's red.
Starboard, man.
Yeah, but so you've got two port ears, have you?
Mm.
Coming for the left, Captain.
I ordered my new headset, so when that comes, I think it will be RGB stuff again. Did you see? Even those lights are built on. Even they are on. Mm.
Right, this is interesting. You're streaming, Nico. Talk about it after the stream, folks.
Nico's on the phone.
Yeah, thanks, John. No, none of this information needs to be on a LevelUp stream.
I'm back, Mac. You're looking for me.
No.
No, I just had a call.
I said I want to talk about Zevo and I'm not going to do it in the LevelUp stream.
No, you're welcome. I don't mind. Keeps me from falling asleep here.
Krista, are you listening?
He muted himself.
I'll stream this, Nico. It's worth knowing.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Right, this is 3 fix. Hang on, let's go down. Where are we? Need to go to. This is fix 351.29. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is the pressures. That's engines winding up. This is a paro.
Mm-hmm.
And see where the air pressure is?
Yeah.
Well, in 352.1, it's nothing like that. So
I know. I see.
The change is between 351.29 and 352.1 somewhere.
Yeah.
But there's another difference. Let me cut this engine. Pressure should bleed back. Right, now then, do you remember what the response was from the APU when you turn it on in the current editions? It goes up to nearly 40 and then comes back
down, yes, yeah.
Right, now watch what happens with this version.
It doesn't go into high flow, it just goes up to 20.
Not even 20.
18. I see.
Yeah. It's when we queried that about the pressure being low, it should be a minimum of 20. It's the alteration he did there that's changed it all.
Gotcha.
That's my thoughts at the moment anyway.
Makes sense. Well, it looks like it.
The difference between 3521 and 3522, there is a difference, but it's very, very minor. But that's the significant change area when he was playing around with pressures and that, I think. It's interesting. I'll load 3, try and load. I'll try and load 3521 again. That version. That's something else, Nico, I've noticed. If you go from one SIBO model to another, when it closes, it doesn't offload the audio files.
I've seen some of them do that, yes.
After a while, Mac, that's when it'll do that audio file error that crashes the system.
That's what I'm on about, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't used to do that, and it shouldn't do it. It should offload that, but it's not.
That's been around though for a long time.
Yeah.
And only reason I would see it is because when I would do the painting, I was always, changing the model. I'd get that every,
I'm wondering if SIBO's aware of that, because I think that's something in the SIBO code.
Either that or it's something to do with the F-mod.
Might be, yeah. Because remember that they're going up to F-mod 2 in the new X-Plane 12.
Yeah.
Right. Start it again. Now, which versions have I got? 29 was the last version of 351 as well, Nico, so... $351, $352. If I remember rightly, there was a problem with that one, wasn't there? Yeah. Between right. 352 is when it changed with the APU, Nico.
Okay.
New flight. Are you watching in board by any chance or not?
What's the question, Mac?
I said, were you watching into my stream or not?
I was.
So, by the way, I said it was 352.1. This is, I think, 352 standalone. So it's yeah, this is 352 before the fixed one was added. So It's the difference between 351.29 and 352 where the APU was changed.
Where does C2F fit in?
I think probably nowhere. The significant changes in the APU performance appears to be, I'm just going to try it again now, and I'm going to slowly build up this one through the different levels. But anyway, let's get some the APU on. The test sequence is a lot shorter in the 352 version as well for the APU. Before it initially starts. And I believe in real life it can take up to 30 seconds before it actually lights up. Right, and if you turn the bleed on, let's do those bleeds off. See, it goes straight up to 40 and then comes back again. Didn't do that in 351.29. If I try to start an engine, drops down from 20 to 15, Paul. But it does wind the engine up. Because it's built back up to 20 again, look. $22. And you got 25%, look. I'll try to write that up into a comment for Zibo. Definitely.
Yep, excellent.
Right, I'm going to close this down and apply and build up a 3521 now. Right. Copy paste. Stupid idiot. Oh no, it should be copy as. There it is. Right. That one. Need to copy that one to it. Right. Then need to get rid of that one. And that one.
Alright, everyone, I'm heading off to the airport. You guys have a good rest of your day. I got an early start to get going, so I'll talk at you guys later.
Okay, George. Stay well.
Have a good one, George. Good to hear you.
Alright, everybody
Okay,
feel better.
George.
Bye.
Take care. Paul?
Back.
Can you see this, or if you look at the release notes for ZEBO, in the list of, in the README text file, the difference between 35129 and 352 was improved pressurization, airflow packs, cabin pressure relief system, etc. and also improved air bleed system. So he's been playing around with the bleed air and so forth. Now, whether that bleed air has made significance to the power output of the engines, for example.
Well, he probably spotted it quickly.
Yeah. And then in the 3512 fix, he said 3521 fix, he said fix bugs and improve systems, pressurized system and logic. Right, I'm just loading up 352C. If I can find it. That's it there. Right. Oh, Paul?
Yes, Mac.
Could you know that little program you said you've got for air density, are you in a position to run it and see if you can pick up a meta for Parrot?
I didn't pick it up yesterday.
No, but it's daylight hours now, that's what I was thinking. When we were doing it last.
E6VX, E6 Nope, it's not interested.
Oh. Hang on, let's see if Para. Right. There. BQPR. BQPR. Well, there's Meta available from there now. Try F5ing it to get a new Meta.
I did.
Oh. The latest Meta I've got 6 hours ago. Yeah, it's already closed down for the night. Yeah, there's no current 1 minute. All okay.
Okay.
Nico, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Didn't you have a little program for air density somewhere?
Yeah, it's that virtual AWOS. Don't think I've still got it. I have to find it again.
Didn't you have it in your hangar?
Not sure. Hang on, got it here. Got it.
Can you send us a link or whatever?
Let's see what I can.
Is that the website you're talking about?
Nope. Yeah, I'm putting it here in Skymatix chat.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so you must look for virtual AWOS.
Okay. Skymatix chat.
This thing is a bit old Mac, but it should still work.
Yeah.
You must just use the VATSIM data. As far as I know, the VATSIM data still works. Yeah, VQPR, I've got the density altitude of 8,800 feet, visibility 10 miles. There's a meter for it. Just make sure you read off VATSIM. Actual altitude 7,350 feet on runway 15.
So, got to download this, have we?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a standalone little program.
How the hell do we download it? I don't see a download button.
You click on virtual AWOS.
I've got it. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah.
At the top, download installer.
Download installer.
For those of you watching, wondering what we're on about, there is the website. You can go have a look at the AWOS. Oh, we're getting closer.
I'm a final in Copenhagen.
Okay, I've got 50 nautical miles for top of descent now.
Hand fly.
Oh, guess who's here? Come on.
It's the singing pilot. I'm back again.
Yeah, look, you've been.
Hello.
You're out, lad.
I'm alright, I'm alright. How's about the self, lad?
Yeah, I'm talking to Bill, lad.
What's Mac doing? Mac flying?
He's working on another question.
Oh. Question.
Okay.
And how's Nico today?
Sorry, I'm feeling a little bit better, believe it or not.
Oh, good. Oh.
As long as we can keep him awake.
Alright.
Yes, because I want to sleep the whole time, man. I just want to sleep.
Yeah, no wrong with that. That's your body telling you you need it.
Hey, Eugene, welcome.
Oh, flaps.
Yeah, it's coming. I'm hand flying, Kevin.
Hand flying, good man.
Yes. Fine along in Copenhagen.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Carolus, welcome. Yeah, welcome on board.
Krista, I've got my notepad out.
The nerves? What?
Oh no, not the notepad.
The notepad, yeah.
The notepad. No need to be worried.
Oh, very nice, Krista.
Long
Thank you,
landing,
sir.
5.5.
Yeah, but that's another thing with this update, point 2. I noticed it's floating a lot. Amazingly floating.
I don't have a specific preference. I prefer Zibo because that's my project. You know, just because of old time's sake, and that's obviously the most advanced, technically speaking, most advanced version. I like the way the NG is set up with all the bells and whistles and the nice graphics and everything. So it's cool. It works for me. But most of my work and everything revolves around the Zibo mod itself. So I prefer that one still.
The best one.
Yeah. Even this latest level up that we're testing now is still using version 351.25, so it's a bit old. It needs an update now.
That's looking nice, Nico.
Oh, everybody fought with me. They say that sound was just too loud in this house. Oh my goodness. There's top of descent happening. Hmm. Ah. There we go.
There you go, you're on descent now, Nico.
Yep.
Paul,
Yes, mate.
there's a huge density altitude hit. Huge. Well, two different calculators. One's quoting at 18,000 feet, and another one's 28,000. Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
That's not correct.
Hang on, let's do this one. B, Q, P, R. Go. Meta not found. That must be the one you're using.
Yes.
Hang on. Right. There we go. Right. On this site, if there was a click thing, you can put the past 12 hours, Paul. The top here. And
Fine, show me the numbers.
Density altitudes, 2,000 feet higher. VQPR, para. Elevation, 1,500 feet higher. As you say, not significant. I'll go with that one, Paul. I think we'll go with that calculation. But, so there is a way around it using that website that you were using.
You can find some historical stuff, okay.
Yeah.
And which is the calculator to avoid?
That doesn't matter, any of the others. I'm just going to go with this one for the time being. this one is a specific calculator purely for this. So, wow. See, this is saying HPA was 1030, but it's dropped down to about 1021 now, currently. Yeah, you're right, it's only about 50, it's still way below 10,000 anyway, Paul.
Yep.
So, right, okay. Nico, I'll put underneath your chat message. And are you going to delete that chat message or not?
No, I can keep it. I don't have to delete it. Just put it
Okay,
below.
I'm going to post this link just below. Right, let's get back to what we were doing. CD, resume. Right.
Eugene, you're lucky. I have only seen it in Flight Simulator, and I'm absolutely crazy about Bergen as well. I've been since FS9 days, and some of the nice scenery we've had there. So yeah, I've had good times in the sim every year.
Are you busy, Paul, or can you watch?
No and yes.
Okay. ABU off. This is 2C. ABU on. With that new pressurization business, but it drops down to 20. Seems to stabilize at 20, which is what we were suggesting it should be.
Yeah, Eugene, I can imagine the go-arounds and the weather being an issue here, diverting.
It's about, I would have said 22, Paul. Drops down to, which you would expect as soon as you open the big bleed, because the APU's got to wind that other compressor up. So 2C sticking at 13, look, won't go up. Yeah, this is 2C, look. There you go. And I can tell him that the density altitude at the time was near enough that. So if he asks the question, they get the elevation, the default elevation wrong though. I might wait and do this exercise tomorrow when we got live data for.
Well, you've tracked down which version it changed at. So.
Yeah, but so that you can also get reference to the density pressure, density altitudes, etc. But yeah.
Rather, instead of that, Mr. Mac, I suggest you try other airports. For instance, in the South Americas, where we already have done the high density airports.
Yeah.
There is an Sierra Lima Lima P. SLLP.
But when you said we could start engines in 3.5.1, that is true. But the first available dev version we had for testing was 3.522C, and it had changed again because it won't start the engine. It sticks at 13.2.
Then there is nothing to do for.
No. And it doesn't even come back up to 20, look, which it did in 3.5.2.1. Okay. That's that exercise done, folks. Thank you.
Look nice, Nico.
Yeah, we're getting closer closer to landing now.
You got snow in Bergen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is there snow in Bergen?
Well, there is on the ground. I don't know if it's fresh. I don't seem to recall seeing that in the meter. Let's have a look. There's nothing fresh, but there's on the ground definitely.
It's actually showing no new snow around Bergen and no snow depth there on windy.com at the currently.
Down 3 degrees.
There you are, I've got you.
Let me go.
Thank you.
That's what Scotland looks like most of the time. It's grey and damp.
No, that's just the cloud hanging over Glasgow.
Too fast. Too fast. Approaching.
You would have thought that X-Plane 11 would have moved on to colour these days, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Too fast. Too fast. Unstable. Unstable.
This extra needs an update.
Yeah, it sure does. I get that too. Several airports.
300. 200. Minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Long landing. Long landing. 7,000 feet remaining.
Wow.
And he's down.
$80
378.
That's a bit odd. Tell you what, there's a bit of a dip in that runway, and it's not that easy to judge it because I think I knocked it in the dip there.
Looks like you're going back uphill, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a hell of a hill you're going back up here now.
Yeah, yeah.
There's Kevin. Hello, Kevin.
Yes, I can put my fuel in now. I've seen you land.
Okay. And remember, folks, I did not put the what do you call it, experimental flight model on, so I'm flying kind of like an idiot now. I'll have it on for the next flight. Make sure it's there. Stop. Okay.
There he is.
We kind of made it.
We made it.
Do you have to fly from this airport onwards now, Kevin, or did you just come to watch me?
No, I've put. I'm going to do a flight from here to Copenhagen.
Okay.
I'm leaving Copenhagen right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have flown the Helsinki to here with Nico, but I didn't realize he was doing a flight, and I was too late anyway. So
No problem. This is so strange. Looks about right, but it's not. It's translated very badly. Oh, well, anyway. Okay, well, I have to wait now for 3 minutes. So let me get my timer on. There we go.
Okay, makes sense.
Right, I just received a call. My next business meeting is in an hour's time. So everything worked out very nicely.
Good work.
Perfect.
Now I've got 50 seconds remaining in this flight, and then I'm going to bid you farewell, guys. Thanks for watching, and thanks for chatting with and all the other things. We'll do another flight a little bit later on. Then we'll have the right flight model and everything selected. But for now, I'm going to go rest a bit and then just take up that meeting later.
Well, take care, Nico.
Thanks.
Yeah. See you later, Nico.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
see you later.
Right, just waiting for the countdown. There we go. Done. Disconnect. Let's send that pirate and we just save it. And guys, schools, go enjoy yourself. We'll talk later. Bye bye.